Dear students, let's go for a small revision so that you know what SSB is about, what are they expecting from you, and what are you supposed to perform. ये आपके लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है कि आप SSB इंटरव्यू में क्या वो आपसे उम्मीद कर रहे हैं और आपको क्या करना है, आपको स्पष्ट होना चाहिए. You know, when you have no role confusions, you perform very well. But when you have role confusions, you get confused. Number one. Number two problem is when you are not rising up to the occasion, means that your performance should be of that level, then also you miss. Is it clear? भाई आपको अगर अपने जो रोल आपसे उम्मीद की जाती है किस प्रकार का आपका व्यक्तित्व होना चाहिए, अगर आपको स्पष्ट नहीं है तो आप भ्रमित रहते हैं और आपकी परफॉर्मेंस गिर जाती है और आप मूल्यांकन में उनकी नज़रों में उचित नहीं दिखते हैं. इज इट क्लियर? तो पहला पॉइंट है कि हमें अपने रोल्स मालूम होने चाहिए, कहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है. तो आज मैं कोई भी दिशा नहीं, एक रिव्यू कराऊंगा, फटाफट पूरी एसएसबी के हर पहलू को समझाने की कोशिश करूंगा. Your books are out in the Amazon. Now you are ready. You can order. You can learn. बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल्स दिए हैं. फर्दर ई बुक्स आर कमिंग एज सब पार्ट्स टू हेल्प यू अंडरस्टैंड मोर और आपका कंफ्यूजन हो जाए जीरो. यू नीड नॉट गो एनीवेयर बट योर सेल्फ. बट येस, कम्युनिकेशन प्रैक्टिस जरूर करिए. कहीं पार पे बिहेवियरल पार्ट भी सीखिए, हाउ टू मैनेज डिफरेंट पीपल, बिकॉज लीडरशिप इज ऑल अबाउट दैट. ठीक है? अगर आप नेतृत्व समझना चाहते हो तो आपको व्यवहार कैसे किससे बिहेव करना है ये भी जानना है. इज इट क्लियर? सो नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट. द मोमेंट यू रीच इन एन एसएसबी सेंटर, आई विल ट्राई टू यूज इंग्लिश मैक्सिमम बिकॉज यू नो you all have to have that much basic knowledge. But if you have any very difficult place, then I will speak Hindi to reach out to other people if they are having confusions. But I'll try to stick particularly to basic simple English. Is it okay with all of you? No issues? No problems? Okay. Let's begin with the SSB. Now when you go for an SSB, the first thing which you will be seeing is the dress, the way you behave. So we are going into a cantonment area which generally expects you to be very neatly dressed. We are not looking for a glamorous dress. We are not looking for a very attractive dress, but neat and clean and proper dress. So a proper shirt, a proper pants, proper belt, proper shoes, proper socks, and shining. I mean in the sense that you should polish your shoes as you go in school, as you went in school. Because you went in school for disciplined organization. Am I right? Yes or no? In school, your discipline was checked. Your dress was also part of the discipline. Similarly, you are going to army, armed forces also a disciplined organization. They expect you to look disciplined. Is it clear? Girls also should carry themselves well. They can certainly wear shirt and pant and the shoes. They can do that. But they want to wear some salwar kurta or other things, they can do that. They are fully entitled. But since it's advisable, since you are going as a working girl, you want to prove yourself equally capable, I think you will be more comfortable in a shirt, pant, trouser or whatever dress. But don't wear a dress which makes you uncomfortable. Wear a dress which is least troublesome to you and you feel very confident in it. Agar girls, there are many girls who wear a t-shirt underneath their shirt very neatly. It comes over, it covers them till their neck portion or whatever. Wonderful, do it. You should enjoy your stay. You should be not conscious of yourself. You should not feel embarrassed. You should not feel disturbed. That also goes for the boys. Don't wear very bright dress like red shirt or something like. Wear sober clothes. We expect you to look simple so that we can concentrate on you. The reason is very simple. If you wear a white shirt or light shade shirt, whatever it is, and you're wearing a proper dark pant, wonderful combination, black shoes, you want to wear a dark dark brown shoes, no problem. Whatever you wear, but you should look neat and clean and nice. You should not walk in with a Bahamas or that short, or you have worn a sports dress, or you're looking funny with different things. I'm sorry, this can speak wrongly about your personality. You may be misjudged. आपको गलत समझा जा सकता है. लोग बोलेंगे अरे ये क्या पहन रखा है. कई बार there are people who wear very odd things. They feel I'm cool. No, it's not cool. It has to be certain social norms are important. तो ये तो आपकी पहली चीज होगी. Well, I do not have to comb my hairs, but you will have to comb your hairs. Comb it properly, make it a very neat dress. Don't have a haircut of a, neither you have to shave off your head like me, neither you should take a very prominent small cut, crew cut. Don't do it. Make a healthy haircut. Kyun? Why? Because see, crew cut will try to show that you are trying to hard sell yourself. जबरदस्ती फौजी दिखने की कोशिश. तो नीट एंड क्लीन हेयर कट रखिए ज्यादा. इट शुड नॉट बी वेरी silly. Girls, please keep your hairs very properly tucked. You can use a ponytail. You do anything, but it should be very neatly managed. Every time using your hair like this is not acceptable, because number one, it is diversion. Number two, it will show OCD, which is also a mental disorder. There are many people you see in day-to-day malls. The girls, they keep their hairs here and there, and every time they keep playing with it. It does not look good, at least not as a professional person. In your personal life, in your personal parties, you can do that. So neat and clean hairs, very well combed, very properly tucked. If you use clips, you use bands, whatever you use, but look neat and clean. Is it clear? And dress also. Any doubts? Now once you have walked there with the neat, please get your dossier ready. Keep your certificates properly tucked in with a proper system. 10th class here, 12th class here, this here. I will advise you, if you really want to prove that you have an organizing quality, show it in your dossier which you carry. अगर आप ये दिखाना चाहते हैं कि आप बहुत योजनाबद्ध तरीके से चलते हैं, तो कृपया अपनी फाइल को पहले से नीटली तैयार करिए. आपके पास बहुत सारे प्लास्टिक डोजियर्स आते हैं दिखाने के लिए, कायदे से उसके अंदर डालिए और उसको एक अच्छे फाइल फोल्डर जिसमें ये होता है, सब लगे होते हैं, उसमें लगाइए. 10th का, 12th का, बाकी का. मान लीजिए आपको बड़ा डोजियर नहीं मिला, आपको स्पोर्ट्स के अलग रखने हैं, दूसरी जगह बना लीजिए. कुछ बेसिक आपको ओरिजिनल लेके जाने हैं, वहां पे आपकी पुष्टि होगी, वो आपको लेके जाने. यू हैव टू टेक देम एंड यू शुड बी रेडी विद ऑल योर photocopies and attested form as per the instructions. Is it clear? There are some people who are sent because their certificates were not proper back home and you miss the opportunity. So please follow that. Whatever instructions they have asked, you have to take. If you are a young person under 18, you have to get your risk certificate and other things signed by a father, you should take. Otherwise they won't allow you to stay there. Is it clear? But if you are above that, you can sign it there. But if you do all your preparation, you will be ready. Clear? अब आपके certificates आपके जमा हो गए. वहां पे when you go down, they will make you sit down. Don't create confusion. Don't behave like a cafe person. Sit neatly, talk properly. Do not talk unnecessarily. An officer finds that you are creating chaos, confusion in the classroom, unnecessarily talking, behaving wrongly. He may take this as a psychological message of your ill discipline. So without further evaluation, when the screening test will happen, you may be sent back. So we expect you will wonder what went wrong. You were not behaving properly. So he noticed it and he marked your chest number, because by the time initially they give you a chest number also. अब आप क्लासरूम में फर्र बात कर रहे हैं, you are disturbing others. They have identified that you are a very ill-disciplined boy. You do not follow. Now we are sitting in a hall where there are a lot of things, but if somebody is yapping on the full, it is going to disturb the attention of the officer, right? So the same thing applies there. So all of you have to understand that. So behave properly. You are not there in a cafe. You are in an organization where discipline is important. They will watch you. You go here and there every time, make a seat, you disturb others, they will understand you are not a disciplined. And this information will be passed on to the other evaluators, and possibly they will confirm your misbehavior and send you back. You will say, I wrote a very good story, spoke well, I discussed well, but your behavior, which has been picked up on your first screening, will be taken as an input and you will be sent back. Is it clear? Now you will say, sir, there was a person who was behaving so, but he was forgiven. That depends on the officer, that depends on his luck, that depends on recorded observation. कई बार होता है, छोड़ो यार, रहने दो, बच्चा है. But you cannot take the luck so much granted. So behave properly. Is it clear? And stand with properly, stay with the right set of people. कई बार there is a very old saying कि आटे के साथ गेहूं घुन भी पिस जाता है, गेहूं के साथ. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर आपने कोई संगत गलत पकड़ ली तो आप भी उसमें गए काम से. Am I right? So if you are sitting with a group and you can read that they are just laughing, stupidly behaving, yes or no, and then you also start doing it, what will happen? You may be chucked out. So don't do that. Okay, now we go further. इसके बाद आपका रीजनिंग टेस्ट होगा. रीजनिंग टेस्ट में आपको एक थोड़ा सा डेमो दिया जाएगा. देयर विल बी अ डेमो, एंड इन दैट व्हाट विल हैपन, व्हिच वी कॉल एज स्क्रीनिंग के दो हिस्से. स्क्रीनिंग हैज टू थिंग्स, राइट? वन इज OIR टेस्ट and the other is PPDT, right? Everyone knows that. Book will also yell it out. OIR टेस्ट में रीजनिंग टेस्ट होता है. आप लोग से रिक्वेस्ट है कि आजकल रीजनिंग एवरीवेयर, हर एग्जाम्स में इंपॉर्टेंट हो गई. आपको पढ़ना चाहिए, अलग अलग सोच पकड़नी चाहिए. एक्चुअली रीजनिंग इज अबाउट ओपनिंग योर आइज टू द वर्ल्ड. You did not know what is even number, what is primary number, odd number in your earlier childhood, but you learned, yes or no? But there are many other compositions, many other ratios, many other combinations जो आपको और पढ़ने वो OIR टेस्ट में बताए जाते. इतना limited exposure चाहिए. Now you will say, sir, how is it applying to my armed forces thing? See, it applies on one point, that if you are able to reason well, you will be able to understand well. But if you don't do reasoning, there are many people whom I have found who have no history of reasoning test. They are duffers, number one. They only understand their point. They keep barking their point. They don't learn anything else from the others. So therefore, reasoning always opens your perspective, makes you a better leader, makes you a better person. Reasoning में क्या है? आपको विभिन्न प्रकार की सोचें दिखेंगी, अब विभिन्न प्रकार से solutions दिखेंगे. तो लाइफ कभी आपके लिए प्रॉब्लम नहीं रहेगी. हर प्रॉब्लम के आपको सॉल्यूशंस मिल जाएंगे. दैट इज व्हाई रीजनिंग टेस्ट इज डन. बेसिकली इन रीजनिंग टेस्ट दे आइडेंटिफाई दिस अप्रोच. देयर आर सम पीपल हु आर प्रॉब्लम ओरिएंटेड, देयर आर सम पीपल हु आर सॉल्यूशन ओरिएंटेड. व्हेन दे फेस अ प्रॉब्लम दे थिंक ऑफ सॉल्यूशन. सम पीपल ओनली हैव प्रॉब्लम्स एंड दे आर नॉट एबल टू गो फॉर द सॉल्यूशंस. सो वी वांट दैट अप्रोच. रीजनिंग टेस्ट खूब सारा प्रैक्टिस कर लीजिए. दो प्रकार की रीजनिंग्स होती हैं, वर्बल, नॉन वर्बल. यू कैन हैव वेरी गुड बुक्स, सिजवाली of Arun publication or R.S. Agrawal verbal, non-verbal of Chand publication, or in our book also. You have all the type of reasoning which is expected from you. If you find you want to become excellent, there are n number of channels running, but study only which is reasonable and reliable. And study full so that you can become. There is nothing that it is only served here, it can be picked up from here. बट डोंट पिक रॉन्ग क्यूज. गलत चीज ना पढ़िए, अच्छे से करिए. सोल्यूशन समझ में आना चाहिए, उसके जरिए मेथोडोलॉजी समझ में आनी चाहिए. यू शुड बी एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट इज द राइट सोल्यूशन एंड व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर फाइंडिंग इट, सो दैट यू हैव अ गुड थॉट प्रोसेस. सो यू विल बी स्कोर्ड देयर. Earlier there was a different system, verbal, non-verbal was separately given. Now it is given in a mixed format, but they give you two tests at least in the armed forces. Even in the Coast Guard they have more detailed tests. Yes or no? So in armed forces they will do two tests. Two tests will also show your consistency in performance. Is it clear? So आपकी रीजनिंग टेस्ट से आपको आइडेंटिफाई किया जाएगा कि आपकी स्कोरिंग कैसी है. you should never perform less than 70% in your reasoning test. Is it clear? Simple questions. But if you have very less marks, it will be wrongly taken that you have a poor grasping power. आपकी समझ कमजोर है. So they expect you कि if you are thinking to be an officer, you will do these basic things. Yes? So please do that. Once you are done, your reasoning test खत्म, आपकी scoring होगी. OIR 1, OIR 2, OIR 3, OIR 4 ऐसे करके. OIR 1 माने ऑफिसर इंटेलिजेंस रेशियो 1. अगर आपका रीजनिंग स्कोर अच्छा है, very close to full marks, you will be falling under OIR 1. It is little variant, it will be OIR 2. It will little variant, OIR 3, OIR 4. Is it clear? There can be further aspects, but the only thing is we expect people with having reasonable reasoning. In case you do not do well in reasoning, your communication power, your interpersonal skill should be excellent. लोगों से बात करने का, उनको समझाने का, समझने का जरूर रूप से अच्छा होना चाहिए. Then they may consider you. But in case you do not speak very impressively, you are not very good in interpersonal skill, GD अच्छे से नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, reasoning score भी कमजोर है, so I'm sure you are getting screened out. Is it clear? से point समझ में आ गया सबको? Now we come down to second part. Once your OIR is done, you will come down to PPDT. What is the purpose of PPDT? PPDT is a very simple test. They identify, they show you a picture and then they tell you to write a story. आप एक स्टोरी लिखते हैं, उसमें भी क्लियरली बताते हैं you have to identify out of the picture which one, any character, उसको हीरो मानो या सेंट्रल कैरेक्टर मानो. उसके इर्द गिर्द में they give you instructions that your central character, you have to take one and then you have to identify what did he see, what did he think, what did he react, that may be mentally also, and thereafter what did he do further action and what was the end result. They tell you this very clearly. They tell you not to describe the picture. There are many of you describe. There's a man standing here, there is a buffalo standing nearby, there is this happening, this happening. Not required. मत लिखिए, वो मना करते हैं. If you see a person near buffalo and you think it is a cowherd's man, yes or no, so directly take Ram Gopal, Ram Deen, Ram Mohan, whatever name, whatever comes to your mind. If you think of any other name, whoever name, it is not necessary to write Ram, Krishna or other thing. Write any random name. Suppose you think of your milkman and your milkman name is XYZ. So write XYZ was standing there. One day he had this issue, whatever he did, you can write. Is it clear? Now what are they seeing in the story? What are you writing? They will identify how you think. There are many people who write problems in stories, unnecessary problem, and they multiply the problem also, and they show something which is very deep, and they answer a lot of things which is very complicated to understand. Now I want to specifically clearly tell you, your picture should be simple, relevant to the picture, but it should be reasonably clear cut in your approach. What are you thinking of and what you think as further action. 1, 2, 3 चीज करी और काम खत्म. अगर आप बहुत सारे complicated plots बनाते, if you create too many complicated plots, it is very clear that you have a complicated mind. You can't think straight. You cannot think straight. And as a result, what is happening? You are suffering with a very, very bad disease called psychological disorder. Somebody sees somebody standing normally and he starts thinking that this person is actually not this, he is doing this. You're complete chaos. We are very sad to say you suffer from a disorder of your mind. आपका दिमाग भगवान बचाए वाकई बीमार है. If you see me and you see that this man is actually a ghost, now that's your mental disorder. If you see me and you find me as a villain, or you go by the old movie of Shan and imagine this as Mr. Shetty, then again you are again having a mental disorder that you are not able to clearly see me doing my action. Is it clear? So suppose I am there and 2-3 people standing nearby and I am doing something on the board, what will you write? You will identify me as the central character. So and so was a teacher. One day he had some students had some issues, so he called them on the board, explained them about different things. He thereafter made them understand. He also identified that some people need more practice. He got it done. Thereafter, in other classes, he also cleared more concept so that they become good. And the end result was that the students did excellently well. Now, such a story you have to write, something where you show that the central character is right as per the situation. He rightly thinks, rightly acts, and rightly solves. This is leadership. अगर आप ऐसा नहीं सोचते हो, आप जबरदस्ती कहानी को घुमाते हो, you write irrelevant, that means you are very difficult to train. But if you write something fantabulous, that also clearly says that you live in your own dream world. If you write something which has got no sense, it will show that you have no thinking power. So always think relevantly and as per the picture, as per your thought process.